Hello YouTube, it's Ears here, and I don't know, I just thought I'd go on, and I've seen other people do it who have made their favorite shows. So I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna name off my top 5 favorite shows. Now, as a disclaimer, I'm going to say I may not have been around for all of these shows, but I have watched pretty much either A, all the episodes, or B, I know quite a bit about the show. So, let's start off with my favorite show. My top 5 favorite shows. Wait a minute, I already said that. Oh, stupid logic. Um, Also, I won't have any pictures or video. Why? Because I'm too stupid to know how to do that. Just saying. I'm too stupid for that. I can make myself better. Oh my god, this is off topic. Right off, I am going to, one of my favorite shows in the top 5, number 5, is a show called BraveStarr. And I know that there's a movie to go along with it, which showed how Tex Hex got his power and how BraveStarr came to be, yada yada yada. But I know that came out in the 80s, maybe the early 90s. I'd have to look that up again, I'm not sure. But I was not around at the time. I was born in 96. But I have watched on cable, and I have watched on the internet here. Hello, YouTube. And I've just pretty much poked around and watched most of the episodes. I've watched the movie on how it all started, and if I had to pick a favorite character, it would obviously be Tex Hex. He has some of the funnier parts in the show sometimes. It's either him or it's the damn, what's the horse's name? I can't remember his name. Ah! But moving on. Number 4 would be a very, very little known show. I don't know if I'm pretty much the only one out here who remembers it at all, but I watched a little bit when I was younger and I watched, I can remember a little bit about it, because it come out in like 95 and it went through like 98 or something like that. They were doing reruns, so I would have remembered a little bit of it, but I went and I rewatched the show on the internet. Once again, thank you, YouTube. But unfortunately, Road Rovers has all but been taken down on YouTube, which is unfortunate because it was a good show. But pretty much it's a show where this scientist dude, he creates this machine that can pretty much go, and it can make like dogs, and they can go and they'll be anthropomorphic. In other words, they'll gain like human capabilities, as long as some other type of power things. The leader Hunter, he goes on about that. He goes on and on about how he has this super this, that super that, and I just find him very annoying. Colleen, I forget what her power is in the first place. Blitz, he's always using his his extremely powerful jaws for everything. And then Exile, who's my favorite. He uses eye lasers of freezing capabilities. Then there's Shag, who's just And he uses explosives all the time. This huge rocket launcher. It's awesome. But, is that 3 or 4? No, that's 4. For number 3, I'm just going to put these together into one. The real Ghostbusters, and then the Ghostbusters, which was the original. It came out before the movie. And it starred 2 Ghostbusters and a gorilla named Tracy. It was trust me, it was an awesome show, and it came out in the 80s around Transformers, I believe. I've watched episodes on cable, and I've also watched it on the internet. But they go up against Primeval and his band of ghostly dudes. I forget what some of them are. I know there's Scared Stiff. There's some kind of like little rat thing. I don't know what it is. There's a dude with a monocle who's Australian or British. Then there's like Miss Vira or something like that. Some kind of ghostly Mozart dude. There's the Headless Horseman, Fangster, who's werewolf ghost. I don't get that at all. Then there's also one other dude that Count Black or something like that. I don't know. But it's a good show. You should definitely check it out. For number 2, I haven't really thought about. Oh yeah. That's what it was. My second favorite show that I can easily remember is TMNT, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. All of them. All 3 of the live action movies. I have those. All 3 of them. I've watched them numerous times. I like every 3 of them. Even the 3rd one. Even though Baby Jan dissed it, I think it's still good. I still like it. I like it. The 1990s cartoon, which I've watched because they still had some, and then I've used the internet here. Yeah. Some DVDs that my uncle had, some movies, VHS. The 2000 version, which I would have grown up with, and that was easily my favorite of all of them. It's pretty damn nice. I love it. I liked I liked 2 of the 3 parts of it. There was the original regular part that was, like Notes from the Underground, Return to New York, things like that. Then it went into like the Ninja Tribunal, which was good. I like that. And then there was Back to the Future or something. No, it's not Fast Forward. That's what it was. I liked Fast Forward. I really did. I really liked Fast Forward. It was pretty good. But Back to the Sewer, yeah, I didn't really care for it. I didn't really like seeing their eyes. It's in my top 10 hated shows or something like that. I didn't really care for it. Yeah. I've watched some episodes from the brand spanking new one. All I can say is it's pretty okay. I like it, just not as much. Although they did bring back the guy who voiced Raph in the 1990s. He's Donatello now, so I do like that. Although I would have liked Don's either his original voice or his voice from the 2000s version. I think I would have preferred that more than Raph's voice. Just, yeah. And Turtles Forever, I didn't like that. That was bad. That was bad. Yeah. Yeah. I took out all the old voices. Bah. I didn't like it. No James Avery as Shredder. Damn it! Also, him and Krang were hilarious in the 1990s. I have some of my like videos here on YouTube are mostly some of them are just ones with hilarious Shredder and Krang in it. And lastly, my favorite show. I'll be right back because I got some things from it. Oh, I'm on camera. These guys. Yeah. Some of my favorite. Both of the games are awesome. And the 1980s show, awesome. And I've watched the Japanese Headmasters. Strange and kind of off from the original G1, but still good. I like it. Armada was one of my. I grew up with Armada. Then there was like Cybertron, Beast Wars, Master Force, Beast Machine. Oh boy, should I go into this? Beast Wars was good. It was the first show, I believe, that was completely animated through CGI. Which, you know, first of its time, woo! Early 2000s. Then there was Beast Machines, which came after it, and bleh! It was just bleh! It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was very bad. It wasn't very good. Yeah. The ending to the whole show was retarded. Like, Cybertron was actually an organic planet instead of being metal. And like the ancients just built over the ground and they got rid of the wildlife. Then Megatron killed everyone in Cybertron. I don't know, it's really stupid shit. Armada was nice because it was pretty good, and it was actually very brutal sometimes, and it had a lot of plot twists and betrayals and such I really didn't see coming. The one, shit, who's some motorcycle dude, I can't remember his name. He was like Unicron incarnate or something like that, or he was taken over by Unicron or something. His name was like it was like Sideswipe or something like that. But I remember Sideswipe being a car, not a Patreus motorcycle. But Megatron looks pretty awesome. There are references to other characters in the Minicon thing. Yeah, that was a pretty good idea. I kind of like that. The game for it was pretty nice too, and Tidal Wave is still a frickin' hard boss. Screw Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave was that gigantic ass dude. I don't really care for the Prime series that's on right now. I don't really care for it because they took it off of the video game. Here, this one. and then they made it shitty. Like, they went and then they made it so that nobody knew about what Dark Energon was. And they just kind of screwed it around. I don't know what, because I kind of think of that as a do not touch biohazard thing. Bleh. But yeah, I don't really care for it. But once again, G1, one of the best. Cybertron was okay. I didn't really care for the CGI in it though. Didn't look good. The CGI in Cybertron did not fit with the animation, really, if you ask me. It looked really weird. It was one of those things that was a good idea, but poorly executed, if you ask me. But, this is all for now, so, we'll see you later.